Who will trust? In fact, we will rather lay in a complaint too. They will listen to what they in power. After the election time, people know how important. After election, when we saw they say we are Muslim minority here. For all they say, we go to school, so no job for all. We need a family.
And so it's a pleasant welcome. Good evening to all of you, Radio Land. This is our maiden edition of the program. What's your thought on Kear Radio 95.9 and Kear Communications Network online on Facebook? This program is a 1 hour program that affords the opportunity to Liberians for all parts or all walks of life to talk about trending topics of the day. This program runs from Monday to Friday, 6:55 to 7:55. And I'm your host, James Worquea. Today we'll be talking to you about trending topics of national concern. But first, we take a very short break to be right back to bring you some of the topics that are very engaging, intriguing, and interesting for you to have your say. So stay tuned and don't you go away.
Listen, you're not need to tell me what you happy. I can see it in your eye, no city happy. I can see it. You're not talking but your heart's okay. And telling me you're hungry, you're not getting nothing. You're poor, you're careful. Some of your life more than deco and couple.
So welcome back and thanks for being there. So today we are going to be engaging you on a very trending national topics of today. So our first topic on the list of items we have here today is the issue of President Worquea, the accusation or procurement of two vehicles for President Worquea convoy. The vehicles were procured and is around 300,000 United States dollars. So some Liberians are saying this vehicle at this time to purchase or to procure such vehicle for the president is too expensive considering the economic challenges and people now in school. The marketeers are complaining about parking prices and things. Some are saying this is not the right time, while others think that it is okay for the president to buy a vehicle considering he's the president of the country and his security matters. But at the same time, some people are also questioning his promises made in the past because he said he was not going to ride on an expensive or luxurious car. But now we see. So what do you think? Do you think it is necessary at this time? Or do you think it is okay for the president to ride such vehicle, the Lexus, that is about 300,000 United States dollars? Or do you think it is a betrayal for the president to come and ride an expensive car after making a statement that he will, if it calls for him to ride wheelbarrow to work, he will do it to improve the lives of Liberians? Okay, so our next topic on today's edition of the program is the National Election Commission also issued a final list of candidates in the Nimba elections. And as you may be aware, Nimba County is going to by elections because of the death of the late Senator Prince Johnson. And because of that, there are about 7 candidates in the race. And you may be aware that one of the candidates was disqualified recently because he does not have in that particular region or in the county. So because of that, the complaint was filed by one of the parties in the elections, and the National Elections Commission issued a statement revoking or disqualifying him. And that person is Justin Yezian, and he's commonly called Prophet Kear. So what do you think about this? Do you think it's fair that NEC will disqualify somebody because they do not have a voter card or they are not a registered voter in that particular region? Or do you think NEC should not have taken money from him? They should have done an investigation first before coming up to certificate him. Do you think also his money should be refunded? Be given back to him, be refunded? Do you think about, like, should NEC give his money back because he has already registered and he was certified by the commission to contest? Do you also think that Prophet Kear was wrong for attempting to contest rather in the elections that he's not a registered voter in? What are your thoughts? What do you think about this? What are your recommendations? What will you suggest for a better, maybe, way to solve some of these problems? And lastly, on our list today is the issue of Liberia's only international airport, the RRA, the Roberts International Airport, being very, 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 very dark at some point in time because of power outage. So at about 5:30 this morning, there were reports that the airport went out of current. And at that time, you had SM Brussels flight coming in. And then there were several Liberians, foreign nationals on that flight coming to Liberia. Obviously, their lives were at risk. So what are your thoughts on the issue? Do you think that it is a disgrace for the country on the international airport to go out of current, especially when you have passengers or you have flight people coming into the country? Do you also think, how do you think the Liberia Airport Authority can help to resolve the issue? Because this is something that has been happening. It happened during former President George Weah time. Now it's happening on President Joseph Worquea. So what do you think? We'll open the lines very shortly to hear from you. We want to hear your views. The first one we'll talk about is the vehicle issue of President, the procurement of over $300,000 Lexus vehicles for President Worquea, and also the issue of the National Elections Commission disqualifying Prophet Kear. After he paid his money, he was satisfied by the commission to contest, but it was later found out that he's not registered or he does not have a valid voter register card, in that area. What do you think about that? Also, the RIA issue. RIA goes dark amid SM Brussels airline flight with passengers on board. What do you think? What are your thoughts? How can we solve the issues? What are your recommendations? What are your suggestions to the government to help solve some of these problems, some of these issues that concerns the citizens? So very shortly, open the lines 0770-573-477, 0881-871-670, 0770-573-477, 0881-871-670 are the numbers to call and make your suggestion, make your input on the program. What's your thought? What's your thought is a 1 hour program on Kear Radio 95.9, and I'm James Worquea, your presenter. So again, as we await your call, the topics are the acquisition of over 300,000. Good evening and welcome. What is your name? Where do you join us from?
Yeah, thank you, my brother. I'm Richard Barry. I'll call you from Nigeria resident and supermarket.
Okay.
Yeah, I listened to you keenly, but I got a serious problem with my president.
Okay, so that means you are speaking to the issue of the vehicles, right?
Yeah. We supported President Worquea because the luxury in Georgia government was so high. And at this particular point where Augustine Gaffan has failed to stabilize the economy, inflation rate remains high, people are being affected, living standard is depreciating every day. I think that spending $300 for the president protection only is something that is not too good in the interest of the Liberian people. So I think the president needs to take in that direction, and not just about him and his protection, but the protection of everybody. Because if the citizens are happy, will also be protected and happy. Those vehicles cannot be, cannot be used by him on the Liberian for hungry. He will not be protected. The second issue is
so since you are the first person who gave you the leverage, so you speak for two issues, but you are supposed to speak only on one topic. So just go ahead since you are the first person.
Yeah. So the second issue is Prophet Kear. Prophet Kear, I see Prophet Kear as a horrible person, and a disqualification for me, in my opinion, is the right thing for them to do. The first thing is he has shown insincerity. Because
the NEC collected money or accepted his money, and then they did not do the background investigation. They certificated him to contest the elections. So
let me tell you something. Election is against fraudulent act. So when you carry on, it's a fraudulent act.
But do you also look at what the NEC did? That for example, I know maybe I'm not from this particular area. Maybe where you live, right? I don't reside there. I don't have any voting right there. But then I come to you as an election commission. I register, I pay my money, and then you are doing investigation. You certificate me, give me my certification, say, oh yeah, you are qualified to contest. But then after some time, you do investigation because of reports for other parties in the elections. You come to disqualify me. Do you think it's also fair to Prophet Kear?
My brother, let me tell you something. Other election laws of our country.
Okay.
We say you contest in any district or county, you must be a registered voter of that county.
Sure.
Because you yourself have to be an example for your followers. Mm-hmm. So if you can't be registered or candidate for that district or county, automatically you are disqualified. If he was running for the presidency, he can contest and vote any part of this country. That election commission will not stop him. So he asked by registering and has not been registered for that place. I think it was a hard test for NEC, and they should not repeat such a mistake again. But with disqualification in my mind, that's the best way to go because it will set as a deterrent for other people who want to carry on foreign art in election. That's my opinion.
Okay, thank you very much for your opinion. I like that. Okay, thank you very much, and keep listening.
Thank you.
Okay, listen to him that he thinks that the NEC is right to disqualify Prophet Kear or Justin Yezia because he should not have gone there if he knows very well that he doesn't have what they call you are not a registered voter in the area. So again, we will announce the numbers 0770-573-477, 0881-871-670 are the numbers to call and make your input on the program. Again, we have three topics that we are looking at today. First, the accusation of two vehicles worth over $300,000 United States dollars for the presidency. Others are saying these vehicles are good for the presidency because it's for the safety of the president. Some people are saying it's not the right time to do it. You should have waited for when the lives of Liberians are improved. Others are saying it is a betrayal of trust, and the statement made by President Worquea that he will even ride wheelbarrow to go to work if it costs him to improve the lives of Liberians. Wow, that's awesome, that issue. So let's hear from you. I have another caller here. Good evening. Good evening. Your name and where do you join us from?
Yeah, good evening, my brother. And my name is Adam Ghana, and I join you from right around your studio.
Okay, go ahead, please. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Around my studio, no location, but thank you. Please.
Okay, I'm right in the Right Market.
Okay, Right Market. Thank you very much.
Okay. Let me appreciate it even for the talking point. Therefore, let me appreciate it, Almighty God, for something blessed in
you have 1 minute. You have 1 minute. We have to take, please.
And my brother, you see, for me, when it comes to the president, ego. The president has started saying the letter was good for the president came. He said when he called for him to rob or wheelbarrow to go to work, he will rob wheelbarrow. And just a few days, the president made Amimola to resign because of 90,000 vehicles. So to see the president buying the kind of luxurious vehicle which the economy is getting on, let's use it now, I've got done a program. So it's like our international partner get to know that Liberia get money, so no need for them to send money to Liberia again.
But others are saying that he's the president and his life matters to the state. So as such, buying such vehicle is because of media protection.
I don't know why would the president lie him out of the state in a sense where the president is so friendly with his citizens. I don't think the citizens get any problem to do with the presidency.
You really think so?
No, I don't think Liberia get any problem with the presidency. Like the people around the president, they are finding ways to manipulate the system to gain more money for themselves. I think I hate to say they are buying vehicles for the president based upon the president age at this particular time. So they're using the opportunity to see more up. I can't say the president in it, he really know what is going on, but it doesn't already fortunate he's feeling the bringing with the president. It's embarrassing. So in that point, they accept the result. Can they see how you call it, Sylvester Griffin? He got so 500,000 to buy vehicles, so why 500,000 vehicles, everything is torn out?
So do you have evidence to what that 500,000 vehicles?
The left so 500,000 of a NASCO, he is that you want to buy vehicle with it.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't know where to go. The people around the president, these are the guys that are giving the president a hard time.
Oh, so you think it's not the president himself doing it, but the people around him?
I'm not getting you.
You think the president himself is not involved, but the people around him?
Yeah, because of the president age, so they are using the president because of that age on a serious note.
Okay, thank you very much. Keep following.
Thank you. Okay,
again, the numbers are 0770573477. 0881-871-670. What are your thoughts? It's getting interesting here, but I don't hear people talking about the RIA issue. So you have a problem with the place being dark or the one in XLM. Okay, no problem. But again, these are our three major topics. The RIA goes dark amid the SM Brussels flight with passengers on board, Liberians, foreign nationals. They were also on board the flight that came about 5 o'clock this morning when the airport went out of current or due to power outage. So some are saying that it is an embarrassment and it's very disgraceful for the only international airport we have to go dark at that crucial moment where you have passengers, you have flight coming in. Also, other people are saying that the NEC issue is final list of candidates for the Nema County by-elections. And unfortunately for Prophet Kear, his name did not surface because he was disqualified by NEC after a report came out that he's now a registered voter in the area. So, but also NEC also accepted his money to contest. So they certify him or giving certificate that, oh yeah, you are qualified or you can contest. But the later on someone sorted, and now they are saying that he cannot contest. He's angry. He's definitely angry, and then he has been issuing some statements. What do you think about that? Do you think it's okay? Do you think NEC should refund his money? Or do you think NEC is right to disqualify him from contesting in the Nema County by-elections? Also, the president recently procured 2 vehicles worth over 300,000 United States dollars at this time. What do you think about that as well? Others are saying it is necessary for the president to get this vehicle or for the people to get it for the presidency because of the president's security and protection. Others are saying at this time where the economy is bad, Liberians are complaining. Things prices are going up high, the rate is increasing, and children are not in school. Just recently, MCSS students were protesting. A lot of things are happening. Some are saying it is not timely. Others are saying that the president did not fulfill his promise to ride wheelbarrow because even though it might be like a figurative statement, but some are saying it's a betrayal of the statement because even if you now ride wheelbarrow, it is also necessary that you don't ride car that is very expensive at the detriment of the people.
for free. Expensive people to buy expensive car. So I tell the president to rescue the 2 cars for himself. So I call the shop for you to understand what are people mommy who they do deal. I don't want the president looking at. They looking at why you will get for the future. So I check it. I don't want to say that. So you understand why I say. So I go to the RIA issue.
Okay, go
RIA will come on. So that in your house, so that who can be there. So it doesn't mean I will never be there before.
But that's the only international airport you have. So that cannot happening.
Huh?
That is the only international airport you have. So that's that.
Yeah, the international airport you have. So now, for example, in your mouth, I don't want ton you get there. But so now after the 2 teeth are there, you can break that tongue. It doesn't mean that the tongue will disappear for your mouth. But because of that one day delay, I will still get life. So remember, I see generally that now I will get less. So there are no problem over there now.
So in short, you are saying it's okay for the airport to be dark.
No, it can happen. Well, so what that for you doesn't mean that people will not die or nobody living. So that I ain't gonna problem to go around the world and the airport go on one thing and so they will take it to be issue.
But people
live going to for the king.
No, one minute, please. 1 minute now. 1 minute now. Please.
Yeah.
People lives were at risk, right? People lives were at risk.
Know.
So, but then you're talking about it can happen, and then like you say, come on, why if something bad has happened to people?
As a general, I understand a question. You already in studio, and while you in studio there, you have RIA level for you go up for that time, and we know that the management of RIA know that people there are asking person on board. People in the plea and they let go up. Why you gotta do about it? What happened?
Okay, thank you very much.
We are going to for the king issue.
No, but it's okay. You just put the 3 issues at the same time.
But why you as a general you put in it on us? Why you gotta do that? Are you playing the king? Why you gotta do now before you say the way down to go on jail, way in Lima Secretary, or way in Lofa, or Foya, and you right in the city. Why you doing the whole Foya? I want to you with Secretary go on jail. We have to call that
there are a lot of things. Hello.
Yeah.
I'm the one controlling the show, right?
Huh?
I am the one controlling the show.
Oh, you are about to control the show?
I'm saying I am the one controlling the show, right?
Oh, yeah.
So please listen to me now. Listen to me. So the issue is you cannot speak the 3 issues at the same time. You pick 2 issues, right? So it's okay. Let's give the chance to other people to talk.
Oh, no, man. I'm saying about for the king. No problem.
Yeah. Please. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Keep following. Thank you.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, thank you. So the numbers again are 0770573477, 0881871670. The mail may play me. By the way, these are things that happen sometimes. The mail is saying we got current left RIA, so it can happen to anywhere, so there's no problem with it. But anyway, that's his view. Yeah, I think we have another person there. Good evening, welcome. Sorry, we lost that caller, so you can call back again. So 0770573477, 0881871670 are the numbers to call and make your contribution on the program. What's your thought on Kear Radio 95.9, and I'm your host, James Worquea. Today we are talking about 3 major issues or topics that are trending today. First, the accusation rather of 2 vehicles worth over $300,000 United States dollars for the presidency, and also National Election Commission's issue its. I think we lost that person. I don't know what's the problem with the line, but if you're trying to get through, please you can call on 0770-573.
Hello.
Good evening and welcome.
Hello?
Good evening, welcome. And where do you join us from?
Yeah, my name is Macintosh Down from 12th Street Single.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, I was first say thanks to the president for a job well done because he is a Corona president. Just use Corona for him to enjoy OH on a breakthrough project. So then go ahead.
You say what? Say again?
I said he just use Corona on and bring people to enjoy OH. So then go ahead. He cannot win any election in that way again.
I think
so
OH is business, so we should not be talking about OH business. Where everybody wants to live long to reach maybe that point. So I think
yes.
Do you think it's okay to purchase or to procure such vehicles at this time?
The OA president will not bring no changes to that growth so that you enjoy it. Stay here and go by business.
No, but when I have you going personal to attack now. So okay. So yeah, much as we try to be to get your views and suggestions, we're not allow you to attack or maybe any denigrating remarks or any statement that would sound profanative to what the president say. He's our leader and we should respect him. Regardless of who's there, we should respect the presidency. So now people making personal, attacks or statements against anybody here. So please, when you call, please go straight to the point and give your view about the topics that are under discussion, not to go to someone, private thing or their health problem or their maybe personal life. No, we're not allowed that here. So again, the numbers are 0770 573 477 0881 871 670 are the numbers to call and make your contribution on the program. What's your thought on Kear Radio 95.9? And we're also live on Kear TV or Kear Radio 95.9 on Facebook. You can also follow us, and also our YouTube channel is Kear Communications Network on YouTube. You can also subscribe to us. Yeah. Good evening and welcome.
Hello.
Your name and where do you join us from?
I'm chatting, so calling from India, Peloton.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, the similar thing I just said. Not be allowing people to be discussing President Worquea personal issue.
Well, let's leave that now, please. I've already addressed it. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, no, I try to rebuff. I try to say something good about that.
Okay.
But the man is the president of a nation.
Thank you very much. Let's go ahead. What's your thought on the three topics?
Okay, about Prophet King on an issue.
Okay.
You know that Prophet King is the best. Man, maybe what you do when I say you know 1 year is the best man in the world that brought to abuse. So while electoral commission give money back, you will stay abused. If you not giving back, you will abuse. So that election commission see reason to do something will be in line with Prophet King. But the election commission and Prophet King to handle that matter. Because the laboratory will not have anything to find out all.
Oh, but what do you mean laboratory get feature front, huh?
Because the election commission and Prophet King didn't want went on the round table and say that Prophet King pay the money down and election commission only. And the Liberian people.
No, but
and the Liberian people know that Prophet King he get abused. So when the election commission the president, Prophet King or the petition to vote Nima Kante, then the Liberian people will vote for him. But when the Liberian election commission did not give petition to Prophet King, the Liberian people will not vote for him. This is why I say between the Prophet King and the National Election Commission.
No, okay, yes, it's understandable, but yes, it right. Let's assume that, for example, you are in your community, and then there's an election there. I don't live in your community. I don't have any voting right in your community, and then somehow I went there because maybe I feel winning that election will give me some edge or privileges, right? So I went there. And then you are the the chairperson or your election commission. So I went there and then I talked to you. I pay money. You accepted me. You gave me certificate and say, okay, yeah, mama, you can contest the elections. But then after some time, maybe few of the residents there reported me and say, oh, they may not live here, or the man didn't get voted right here. The man does not have any card here. He has not voted here before. And then maybe after investigating, you came back and say, "Oh my man, I chew." So we got disqualified. Do you think it's fair to me?
Okay, there's a two-party where President King went to the election commission. President King and the election commission, there were two parties. But this time around, the citizen of the district or that country came in. So my solution is got to go around the round table to find the solution. And the citizens say, they're not voting for President King. Maybe the election commission will see reason to say, oh, you want to taper in election, so you do an election in a great country like Lima County. So by the citizens, they are saying that you cannot taper. So when the election commission can see reason, so say you are not taking part. So now hard that because we are talking about corruption. So when the election commission want to corrupt President King money, the election commission is easily get President King money back. But when they want to rescue it, according to our rescue team law, maybe they leave that. So the option believe they leave with President King and the election commission now.
Okay, thank you very much and keep following. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you too.
Okay, so you listen to him there talking. So you can be like him. Put your calls on 0770-573-477, 0881-871-670. Let's hear from you. What do you think about these topics? These are issues that are, trending in our country today. Prophet Kear was denied by the NEC after they collected his money to contest and certificated him. Prophet Kear is saying his money should be given back or he takes issue with NEC. Others are saying NEC is right because he should not have gone there if he knew very well he does not have voter card or he does not have voting right in that particular area. He has not been registered there. And the other issue is the RIA issue. RIA goes dark. Early this morning, there was reports that there was power outage at the Rabat International Airport where SM Brussels flight was landing, and then several Liberians were on board. Foreign nationals also, they were in danger because of the darkness at the airport. Some people complain that it is an embarrassment to the country that the only international airport should be dark at that moment where you have flights coming in with people on board. So what do you think about that also? Do you think... So I think we have another person here.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening, welcome.
Thank you. The way of introduction, my name is Prince GT3, commonly called Ronnie Star from Jockey.
Commonly called what?
Ronnie Star from Jockey.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Thank you. One thing I want to talk on this series about the card the president bought. When it's time for you utilize it, does not matter. The people play probably is the RRA scoring that went up at RRA.
So I come in 1 minute. That's taking one time now, right? So
yeah.
You don't have problem with the president buying over $300,000 car?
Oh man, even if I have problem, they bought a car. What we do, it has happened.
No, but I know maybe you can do nothing, but you can make some recommendation or you can say something. Maybe the president, somebody listening, like they say, Mr. President, the people are complaining. They are saying, "Is that right? Maybe you should not do it again, or you should try to correct the mistake."
Oh, man. One thing I want to tell you is that the old man is aware that what he is doing is now good. The kind of starvation that in Liberia, he is saying no, students are in school. Then he's using the resources that are supposed to build up the current capacity educationally. Then he's using it. So what we say, the power is inherited in him. But what we say, Papa, we can do otherwise. We do otherwise.
Okay, but
they are happening already.
Okay, so but do you also see as a betrayer because he made statements that if it calls for him to ride wheelbarrow to go to work just to improve the lives of Liberians, he would do that because they matter to him during the elections. I think because of that, some people voted him based on that statement.
One thing I'll tell you, politically, those people, when your authority, when you utter a word, they now know that Liberian people will follow it. That's why I call political or rhetoric. The only one that he thought I did that rhetoric because he can't do us. So, Papa, it is time for him to do what he want to do. Let him do it because we are I know I did not put him. So I knew that the man was joining the Liberia just to come to power. So what else we do? The man is already president. So let's do what he can do. It says yesterday he leaves power.
Okay.
But you fail to realize that we have children that we try to build our children education background so that they are our future leaders. Because as for you, children, they are not in elementary, so they don't care.
Yeah, so that's a good point too as well.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead. You are talking about the RI issue.
Yeah, our IA business, I say, actually is disgrace our country because Liberia is one of the oldest countries in Africa. Canada, we should have correct on our airport. It's a race to the people's life.
But why if maybe that was some kind of very issue that was very low, that was beyond their control, technical issue that they could not handle.
But actually, he the president and he should have taken responsibility for that should be well equipped. But actually, Baba, we pray to God. Let's try to recalibrate instead to equip our airport. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Keep following us. Okay, thank you. So you listen to him that the president should wake up and recalibrate to do something about the issue at the airport. Yeah, go ahead. Good evening and welcome.
Hello.
Good evening, welcome.
Yes, we are speaking with Charlie. My issue was straight to the airport problem. Because the issue is not nothing else they believe just about the issue of the airport, but that is very disgraceful to Liberia in the waste of other people's lives. That is very bad.
Yeah, but one might say that was a technical issue beyond, things can happen sometimes, and then it went beyond control that they could not handle at that moment, and it was unfortunate that there was a flight coming in before, when it happened, rather. So somebody might say that
we are talking about airport, international airport at that place. People's lives.
Yeah, okay. So that's another point. But what we recommend that to be done to help the problem?
If we can at least raise a fund as a Liberia, as international to help us in buying generator for the airport, I think that is going to be okay.
But we said the people, I think the president, last year, I think July, he commissioned, I think 3 generators to help with the power outage at the airport. But then we come back, we are here in 2025, barely a year, and then we have the same issue. Don't you think it will still bring back the old problem? Because buying generators seem to be not a solution to the problem.
But we have to work as a Latino, we have to work. Even if the whole world don't have current, the airport should have current because we are receiving international guests like every day. So that should be our focus right now.
Okay, thank you so much for phoning in.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So you listen to her that it is very important that we pay attention to our airport, even if the entire Liberia doesn't have current, but the airport should have current because I think another person on the line there.
Yeah.
Good evening and welcome.
Hello?
Good evening, welcome.
Mr. Ryan.
You called first, right?
Yeah, I just want to study a small thing there.
What do you want to get in?
Yeah, because,
what do the RI mean you want to get in up?
No, people responsible for the event. Yeah, putting it to the citizen is right because sometimes when people going on a track, we all need to put together to straighten it up. We have 2 major generators standing by right on our airport. The road leading from the airport going to Charleston, which the road are heading to Amida. When you go before the Furniture Hotel to that intersection, the Furniture Hotel is on your left, and the RI, which is the KLM old terminal, which turn to new terminal today, is on your right. So that intersection right there, you can see the 2 big generators there. Mm-hmm. And when you look at the nation, we not go out of fuel or need of gas. And we have people taking those responsibilities there. The generator there is one is using at night and one is using at day. Then when we're looking at RRA, in other words, is give away international and America all around the world. So my point of argument, those who are taking responsibility along with the security guards and all the workers that are taking pay full time working at the RRA International Airport, to my view, so apparently they sit there, they allow the fuel to finish for the two generators
So
at the
you
same time.
think you due
to other circumstances,
due to lack of fuel in the generator?
what a lack of fuel generators, that's why I'm thinking of. Well, the entire fuel finish for the generator, but that's an international place.
Okay.
You see? So this the quarrel with the citizen get. So the citizen or the entire fuel finish for the report of Liberia, a generator standing by at the RIA International Airport. About the industrial current is said now you are connected to the airport. There are two KVA generators standing by. And people are taking responsibility along with security guard, with management of the airport, and allow these two generators to fill for fuel. About question there, Papa.
The airport issue a statement. I don't think they said. I think it was due to LEC outage because they use the Liberia Electricity Corporation current there. So
I understand. The Liberia Electricity Corporation is there.
Yes.
But when the corporation trade, that's why I got a standby generator. I think the local horses here around here, we the local program, let's tackle. But when the call go for our tackle on. And what the two BB generator is there when anything is trade. And it's time to pick the current on. Rabbi, fire soon, maybe fire is not connected to the airport, but we see other horses when you're going to charge it all around there that are connected with fire soon also. So we had a generator when anything straight for the generator to pick up. So that's the thing that you and myself thinking on. But I don't feel or why.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So listen to him there, angrily expressing his view about the outage of power at the RRA, the only international airport in the country where there was a flight coming in and then we have power going out of the entire place. And a lot of people are angry. Some are saying it's due to poor management or leadership issues there at the Roberts International Airport. Others are saying it is a disgrace and embarrassment to the country for its only international airport to experience such a nightmare there at that time. So again, the numbers are 0770573477, 0881871670 are the numbers to call and make your contribution on the program. What's your thought on Kear Radio 95.9? And I'm your host, James Worquea, right here with this first edition of What's Your Thought. So again, we are discussing three topics, trending national topics that if you pass everywhere along the streets in the major corners of Monrovia or across the country, you will hear these things being discussed by different platforms. So the president, again, the 300,000 vehicles that were procured for the presidency was a view. Others are saying it's because of security reasons. Some are saying it is not timely. The president should be more focused on the economy than purchasing vehicles for his motorcade. Also, the issue of RIA going dark at a time where you have SN Brussels coming in with people on board, both Liberians and maybe foreign nationals on board coming to the country. So also, others are saying it is an embarrassment because you can't have the only international airport going dark at this time. And also today, the National Elections Commission issued its final list of candidates for the Nima County by-elections. Okay, so then there are 7 persons in the race currently. But Prophet Kear, one of those who was aspiring to become a senator of the county, was disqualified by the NEC after it was investigated and found out that he does not have a legitimate voter card for that particular area or in that region. He is not a registered voter there. He doesn't have voting right in that area. So how can he contest? Due to that, they disqualify him or they deny him from contesting in the elections. Now he's complaining. He's saying his money should be given back because he pays money. NEC knew very well that he doesn't have a voter card to vote in that area. Yet they accepted him. They certificated him. Now they came back few weeks after to somersault that decision. He's saying that his money should be given back or he takes issue with NEC. So what I thought all us Liberians are saying that the NEC is right because for them, he should have gone there in the first place because he knows very well that he doesn't have a registered voter card to vote in that area or he has not been registered in that area. So how can you go to contest in an area that you are not a registered voter of? So that's another issue. So what are your thoughts? What do you think about these things? 0770 573 477 0881 871 670 are the numbers to call and make your contribution, make your input on the program. What's your thoughts? And this program comes to you every Monday to Friday, 6:55 to 7:55 p.m. So bring you the 20 issue for a particular day. And trust me, you are going to enjoy and have a wonderful time giving your own view about these things. Sometimes it's just about hearing from you Liberians. What do you think about these things? When other people are discussing it from a different point, what is your own point? And how do you think the government should go about these things? How do you think citizens can go about these things? How do you think we can help the government in solving some of these problems that are engulfing, our society? Some of these problems that we are faced with, some of these challenges that happen in our communities and public spaces, government institutions. Yeah, so these are reasons why we have created this platform for you to talk. So again, the numbers are 0770 573 477 0881 871 670 are the numbers to call. We only have about 10 minutes to go. So let's see if we can get about 3 persons to call and now 2 or 3 persons before we wrap it up and call it a day for today's edition of the program. What's your thought on Kear Radio 95.9? So let's hear from you. 0770 573 477 0881 871 670 are the numbers to call. We take a very short break with this our team song, and then we'll be back to taking whatever calls that we'll have at that time. So welcome back to your program. This is your program. What's your thought on Kear Radio 95.9? We are also live on Facebook and on YouTube. Facebook, we are live on Kear Radio 95.9 or Kear TV. On YouTube, we are live on Kear Communications Network. So you can follow us or subscribe to our YouTube channel and then to get more updates about our news, our events here at Kear Radio. So the numbers are 0770 573 477, 0881 871 670 are the numbers to call and make your contribution on the program. What's your thought on Kear Radio? Good evening and welcome.
Yeah, how are you, my brother?
I'm fine. Your name, where do you join us from? The name, where do you join us from?
Yeah, I just want to talk on the airport business.
What is the name and where do you call from?
I call from Central West Point.
And what is your name?
I'm Emmanuel Smith.
Okay, go ahead, Emmanuel.
Yeah, I just want to, inform this regime that error or mistake, it can be allowed anytime. During the former president regime, when the airport went off here, they had whatever thing was speed was running away all around here. And and today, it catch up with them. It catch up with them. So my brother, we already inside. We inside already.
You already inside
already. We told people about it, but people no one listen, and then today they are complaining. What are they complaining for?
So what do you think will be the cause of the problem? Because it happened, like you said, it happened during the regime of former president Worquea, and now it's happening on our former president Worquea. So
my brother, the reason I will tell you about me because they want to do that dirty deeds. They want to do that dirty deeds.
So what do you mean about dirty deeds?
Every country that they are meant to tomorrow with this regime.
So what kind of dirty deeds don't do now? You talking about? So maybe you can just share with us.
Oh, people being judged in the country. They both said no to
no, my man.
the country.
No, you not get evidence to that team. So don't talk about team.
I'm telling you, this
No. We don't have evidence towards that, so we cannot encourage.
Yeah. Okay. President today, around part of the yeah. Today, I encourage my people to see my bless the poor people. All I see when you say not to bless the poor people, that when you see, bring my court to me, bring my court, and not the poor people.
No, but okay, thank you very much. Those are all allegations. You don't have any evidence that the president taking court. But anyway, thank you so much. Thank you very much for your contribution. So, do we have anybody there? Yeah. Good evening and welcome.
Hello, sir.
Your name, what do you join from?
Yeah, my name is G. Kanapa calling from Kawatam. We are out of the precise.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I want to see one issue pertaining the call going off on the airport.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, please.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm listening. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Are you getting me? I'm listening. Please go ahead. You're live.
Yeah, I want to see the issue of the call going to the airport.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yeah, you see, the airport, I look at the people about many people are
you are coming in broken on your line so bad. So can you please change your location?
How are you getting me?
Yeah, it's better now. So go ahead.
Yeah. So many people are many people are
your line is still coming in distorted. So please, I beg, check us back, please. Yeah, so please call, but your line seems to be very, very, very bad, and it's giving bad feedback here. So please change your location. So again, the numbers are 0770 573 477, 0881 871 670 are the numbers to call and be part of the program here. What's your thought? We only have about 3 minutes to go. So who's going to be our last caller we can take before we wrap it up right here on What's your thought? This is the first edition and it's very interesting. So yeah, 0770-573-477, 0881-871-670 are the numbers to call and make your contribution on the program. What's your thought on Kear Radio 95.9? And I am your host, James Worquea, here with you. So please, I don't know why you can call back. If you can call back, then we just have 3 minutes to go. So I think we can wrap it up, right, Tuzon? We can wrap it up. So thank you again. It has been a wonderful, wonderful time spent with you on this first edition. And trust me, tomorrow is going to be very, very new, fresh, and interesting for you. We have more topics to bring for you to discuss, for you to talk about. So, is my recording? Okay. So we have other interesting topics tomorrow. So please get glued to your radio at this time. 6:55 to 7:55 is the time for us. Monday to Friday, we engage you. We give you the chance to talk about the issues, suggest and recommend. Let your government hear from you. Let the president, your leaders hear from you. What do you have to say to them on 20 issues? Thank you so much. Again, my name is James Worquea, and I'm sorry we cannot take any calls. We are closing up now. So please join us tomorrow for another edition of the program. What's your thought? Thank you so much and bye-bye.